Will. Will, please. Will. Will. Will, by the car. Will, please. By the car. Somebody give him a pen, please. Will, please, right here, Will. Will, please, right here. Will, please. Will, right here, one more, please. Thank you. Somebody give him a pen, please. Julia, can you sign Julia? Julia, there's just a few of us. We've been waiting all night. Julia, before you go. Thank you. Right there, guys. Thank you. How are you? And done. Thank you, guys. Nice and easy. Thank you so much. Waiting all night out. Thank you, guys. Julia, can I have a photo with you? Everybody. Yep. Right here. Thank you, Julia. Guys, it's raining. Thank you so much. Okay. Whatever you want. Thank you so much, Julia. Julia, can you sign Julia? Julia, there's just a few of us. We've been waiting all night. Julia, before you go. Thank you. Right there, guys. Thank you. How are you? One and done. Thank you, guys. Nice and easy. Thank you so much. I'm waiting all night out here. Thank you, guys. Julia, can I have a photo with you? Everybody. Yep. Right here. Thank you, Julia. Guys, it's raining. Thank you so much. Okay. Whenever you want. Thank you so much, Julia. Hey, Julia. Happy Valentine's Day. Nice to see you, Julia. There's only a few. Julia, can you sign, please?
I'm sorry.
Can you do it when you're leaving?
If I can.
Okay.
Zach, quick photo before you go? Thank you so much. Nice to meet you, man. Same here, man. Yeah.
Hey, Julia. Happy Valentine's Day. Nice to see you, Julia. There's only a few. Julia, can you sign, please?
I'm sorry.
Can you do it when you're leaving?
If I can,
Okay.
Oh, no. Zach, quick photo before you go? Thank you so much. Same here, man.
and certainly men of a certain generation, I think part of the difficulty of facing shame is that there's no emergency exits in the male identity. You can't, if you have to be courageous and effective and cocksure all the time, then you can't ever really reckon with the parts of you that are like a terrified little boy or a weak person or a disappointing person. And I think that then reinforces the bad behavior in the first place, because you can't get off that. Once you're on that moving escalator, you can't get off, or you're going to break your knees. And hit the crack. You're going to hit the crack plaster and then be pickled. Yeah.
I'm secretly weeping right now. This is all becoming very true.
We'll take pussy. I'm just kidding.
We'll take some questions for everybody in just a moment. I just want to take a second and shout out to all of the amazing co-stars with Julia and Zach in the film, including Miranda Otto and Zoe Chow, and this fellow named Will Ferrell. Let's have a round of applause for all of them. And I guess this is for all of you, but maybe obviously specifically for Jim and Nat, the idea of Americans on vacation, also this sort of identity crisis that goes on, or identity reevaluation in some ways. There's something about that, isn't there? There's sort of this, who can I be on vacation that I'm not normally in my everyday life, right?
Absolutely. That was something we talked about quite a bit, is just the vulnerability that you may feel when you're on vacation. As we've talked about, there's no, you're uncomfortable, there is no grounding sense, because you are sort of out there in a world that no one has a sort of leg to stand on. So, you're on an even playing field, and I think, people can make vulnerable choices even though it's
Yeah, I think we do, Shadowwater and making Austrias kind of a character, both, when we start talking to our composer, how to make, that present, using Miranda Otto to sort of like aggressively introduce this world to them, but also every character they meet, including Zach and Rosie, that flowed into Billy and Pete's life, are all part of their journey, from Guillermo to Miranda, as far as Charlotte suggesting to Billy what she needs to start questioning, So I think all these pieces we were thinking to build upon the idea of being on vacation, being vulnerable, being not out of your comfort zone, and questioning things that you didn't think you'd be questioning at this point in your life.
Being stressed too, there's almost that idea of like, oh my God, we have to have fun with a capital F.
Yeah.
But in fact, it gets very stressful being on vacation with family.
Yeah, the expectations are always heightened, and certainly not always communicated as far as one person's idea of what this vacation is going to be versus another.
If anybody has any questions, definitely put up a hand and we will call on you. We've only got time for about one or two at the most. Yes, ma'am.
She had it written down. Good for you.
Thank you.
First of all, how dare you?
Yeah. I was going to say, finally someone's calling her out for vulgar. Just vulgar.
I don't know. I think I might be super stupid. Because I just sort of powered through, you know what I mean? Because it's very male-oriented business, and so you just have to, nose to the grindstone and just keep pushing through. I don't know what else to say. It's pretty sort of trophy sounding, but I kind of mean it. So, keep it up. I'm sorry. Sure, we have time, but I think we have a couple of questions.
I just want to riff on that for a second to say that one of the things I think is so fascinating about the role of Billy in this film is that it encompasses all of those things that you guys were just talking about. That sense of, there is this sort of sense of a little bit of vulgarity, but there's also silliness, there's vulnerability, there's a sense of loving and nurturingness, and there's sort of all of those have to sort of segue so nicely from one to the other.
Yeah, I mean, what's really important, or what was super important to all of us in depicting was that she be, first of all, not just a reactor, but an active participant in the storytelling. That's important. And secondly, that she be, to a certain extent, equally flawed, or so a sort of equal opportunity bad behavior in this film, and that was important because, you know, that's life. Right.
We'll go to the left side and then the right side, right there on the aisle. Yes.
Hi, beautiful film. I guess my question is for Molly for Matt and Jen. As a creative duo, how do you choose what projects you want to take on together and what you would prefer to
To leave him behind.
I'll repeat the
This is
question.
the last
Every
project.
project I
Before they announce that.
Please don't do that.
No, it's time for you to
You
do
promise
this.
a
I have
three-pack-
never enjoyed
three-film
you.
deal.
Never enjoyed you.
You promise we work together.
No, we won't. I leave here today alone. I will. To answer your question, is like we came as quickly as possible. We met at the Groundlings Theater, which is in Los Angeles, the Improv Sketch Comedy Theater. So we were already performing, and then we just sort of found sort of sensibilities that linked up, and we had a decent, easy time writing together. And so we started trying to expand that. But we've always kept certainly our acting careers and writing for that matter. I wrote an episode of Community by myself, and we have individual.
Still hate you.
Yes, exactly. Oh my God, it was the most freeing moment of my life. But I think we've found, at least for now, as far as, because we've obviously directed now 2 films together, and then we worked with Descendants, so 3, script-wise. But so far so good, I guess. But for now. No, but I'm just saying, I'm saying that I think we found a partnership that we enjoy in the sense that, especially with directing, where we were learning by doing, we did the way back, and it was nice to be able to look to someone who was your friend before all this and know that you have both support and somebody there who, when your brain fizzles, well, I should say, his is hopefully going to pick it up, or the other way around.
I just want to add that the way back, the previous film, is terrific, just like this one, and that is also the Academy Award-winning screenplay for The Descendants, which they did not say. Over here, Cameron, please.
They have a section of the festival where a certain amount of studio films they'll slot. So if you're not in competition, they'll still allow a few movies to be screened at the festival, and that was the case for us.
Time for just one more. I'm going to go to that hand that went up right there in my eyesight. Yes.
Julie, I know you've been married for 32 years. In the spirit of Valentine's Day, what do you think is the secret to not becoming those characters?
Well, FYI, my husband isn't here.
He fled.
What?
He fled.
Yeah, he fled, man. No, what's the secret? I guess, keep your fingers crossed.
I'm going to wrap up with a question about working with Will on this film, Julia, and I think the dynamic is so terrific. And one of the things I love is that there's almost like this trail of breadcrumbs that you guys are leaving as sort of these little comedic gems that kind of go around. Do you guys have a shorthand in some ways, kind of working with these characters, and what was that process like?
We actually did, which was just a total gift, because we didn't know each other until we met on this project, which is baffling, but our paths had not crossed. But we immediately, like in 3 minutes, started riffing and getting along, and we have a lot in common, and we're kind of have a similar brain when it comes to comedy and the approach to comedy and the approach to drama, to be quite honest. And so I don't know. It was just it was an utter delight. It was one of the many joys of making this film for me.
So many great dramatic moments in this film, and so many great comedic moments. I'm going to ask everybody just to stay in their seats for just a couple of minutes because we got to get to another Q&A. But let's have a huge round of applause.
Thank you so much,
You're
Julia.
welcome.